Greetings, everyone, and welcome to my channel. You're watching Gerard, Black in the Philippines with the truth. I want to welcome you, all my subscribers, all my new subscribers, all my, hey, let me check this dude out, all my scallywags, peaches, triggers, lovers, haters, commenters, each and every one of you. I appreciate you and welcome you to my channel. Well, uh, it was an interesting day yesterday. I like to have dinner at a certain time. I don't like to eat past 6 o'clock. And when I placed my order for dinner around like 4:35, why am I eating it at 6:30? It's one of those things that kind of rub me the wrong way because everything else comes into play, and sometimes I get a little frustrated with that, but I'm working on that. But anyway, I was in the kitchen yesterday, while they were preparing or while they were coming back from shopping, and I'm sitting there, and I said, wow, this is my castle, and I'm looking at four Filipino girls in the kitchen, preparing dinner. Now, I had a special request. I guess I'm having spaghetti because whatever I eat American is very easy, very fast, very simple. No bells, no whistles. I want spaghetti, and then I want the meat cooked by itself, and then I want the sauce cooked by itself, which is something different than the way it's normally made for me. And so it was kind of like, what part you don't understand? I want each dish separate, so this way I can regulate how much meat's on my plate. I can regulate how much sauce I put on my plate, and this is how I want to enjoy this spaghetti. It's here in the Philippines. They have a way of making spaghetti, and they put hot dogs in it. Spaghetti and hot dogs, which is quite an unusual taste, but it's what they do. So oftentimes when every time we make spaghetti, we don't put hot dogs in it or we don't do anything like that. So we just Mia has gotten a good handle on making sauce, but I'm not the best judge of that because food is not my thing. So just as long as I know that there's a little bit of taste in there, I'm happy. I don't try to guess what's in it or something like that, and I just let it go. But anyway, I was just looking at, watching them buzz around the kitchen doing certain things, and I don't often do that. Often I'm up in my office, I'm in my room, and I just let them just say, during this time of the day, the kids that come home from school, I usually leave the main room where I do my video at to them, let they do what they want. They have their room upstairs, but they come downstairs or whatever like this. Because when I come downstairs, they all disappear. But I said, a guy can get a complex behind this. You know what? I'm gonna make a mandate that everybody stays in the room when I enter the room. It used to be, when I hear them talking, but when I come in the room, they stop talking. I said, why you stop talking? I don't understand what you're saying. And just for so stoic, I don't understand that yabba dabba yabba what? yabba dabba what? Yeah. So why you stop speaking? Just kind of continue on your conversation. You don't understand that would make a person feel more comfortable. When you enter a room and they're talking and they don't stop talking, they continue talking. I mean, you don't feel like you are, I want to say encroaching or you don't want to feel like you are influencing, they're able to talk to one another because you enter the room. It's always a bad thing to do. And if you're talking about something that you don't want them to know when they enter the room, just change the subject. Just change the subject real fast, but keep talking. You don't stop talking. And oh, we're not talking about you. It doesn't matter. Why'd you stop? You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing behind the whole thing. So, my little one, he's on the table, and he's playing with the laptop doing something. So I come and sit on the other end of the table. So right away he grabbed the mouse pad and stuff. I said, "Wait, where are you going?" I'm just adjusting. Okay, so sit there. You don't have to run because I come into the kitchen. You know, and so it's that type of, you know, um, uh, vibes that I get because, I don't know, maybe some part of it is, they still haven't really fully accepted me, or you know uh, are still intimidated by me. And I know speaking English to the little one is it's always a problem because he doesn't speak English at all, that much. And the oldest one, he speaks it, but whenever you ask him something, it's always no. So but when we do the schoolwork, it's very productive because I get to go over schoolwork and help him learn how to pronounce words, how to pronounce them correctly, which is something I'm amazed that I can do. you know but we had a girlfriend over, and she was watching me. She says, "Wow," she said, "you'll make a real good teacher." Wow. She said, "Well, I wish I can do this." Wow. And it's something that what I wish that happened to me when I was growing up, that my parents or my older brother would sit down with me and go over my homework, or go over my day, or go over what I did in school. You know what I'm saying? Because this is all part of the development of of education. And then I always leave it at, well, look, you're going to have to do more than this when you get into college. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to implant that idea of going to college in their head. Because this is what you also have to do with children, is that you have to plant, you know, a direction in their life, or what they have to do, and go to college. Not wait till you're in the 12th grade, or when you graduate, that's it. You can go somewhere and drink Red Horse. No, you have to go on to pursue your higher education. They spent the weekend over at a few. They spent, let's see, Saturday. They went over Saturday because we went to Port Royal, and they spent the night Saturday night over my friend's house, and they're supposed to stay till Friday. And they're supposed to stay till Sunday, but got a call and say no, they want to come home, and this was the time when me and I were going to have our candlelight dinner. As you remember, I had it all planned out. A tall bottle of salad dressing. I bought purple candles, a birthday candle, put one on one and one, and maybe wrap it up in some type of aluminum foil or something, and have our candlelight dinner. But then Mia said he wants to come home. I said, no, Mia, make him stay. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that she wanted to have her children with her, and that's okay. I understand it. I'm not that insensitive, knowing that she was more uncomfortable with them staying away than they are uncomfortable staying away, because they're with their friends. So anyway, she said, "Oh no, one of them has to come home and work on a project." I said, "It's Saturday. They can work on a project on Sunday. It's no big deal. And they're not going to work on a project. You're going to do it." Which is often what happens. She often ends up doing whatever project, whatever that they have to do, and what have you. So anyway, during that day, she called them and talked to them, and then one of them, she says, here, talk to your daddy, And so when he gave me the phone, there was nothing there. The phone was dropped on the bed, and you're looking at the ceiling. And so when I saw that, I said, here, Mia, they don't want to talk to me. And, and they didn't, And so it's like, so when it came home and whatever like that, then I asked them, why didn't you want to talk to me? And so, the oldest one was, he's good for trying to think his way out of something that he doesn't want to tell you or doesn't want to say, and he's not very good at it. So anyway, it got to the point where where I said, okay, look, it's okay, just go. and he went upstairs and he was crying. He was crying because he felt that maybe I was angry at him or something like that. For not talking with me on the video chat. So, I guess, Mia said, he's crying. I said, well, well, yeah, he'll get over it. It's not that I was insensitive to him crying. It's just that was not the time to go upstairs and try to talk him out of whatever feelings or emotions that he was going through. Because sometimes you have to let people go through whatever feelings and emotions that they're going through, and let them sort it out in their own head. And if I went upstairs and at that particular time, you know, you know, he probably been too emotional to probably talk to, or he may have been back on his game. I don't know, either or. I didn't want to see it, so I didn't see him anymore for the rest of the day. And then the next morning, I knew I was gonna have a talk with him about it. And so the next morning, they come up and they always say good morning, good morning. So I said, come here. I said, come here. I said, do you know what um, uh, um, disappointing is? Do you know what the disappoint is? And he said, no. So I tried to explain to him about what being disappointed is. How like if you were excited, to go to forest camp, or you were excited to go to, Port Royal to play on the water slides, and you were getting all ready. You got your inflatables, you got your lunch, you're like this, and you get ready to walk to the car, and someone says, "Hey, we're not going." I said, that feeling you feel right there, that feeling is a feeling of disappointment, because you were counting on something to happen and it didn't happen. And so that's what disappointing is. So I said, I want you to understand something. You can never disappoint me. I wasn't disappointed that you didn't want to talk to me on a video thing. I just looked at it as, it's okay. It's okay. You know. Uh, uh, I knew that I was going to have this chance to talk to let you know, in case it happens again, for whatever reason that you felt that you could not talk to me on a video. I said, that's something that you have to explain to yourself. Why? I said, are you afraid of me? Do you think I'm going to, tell you something, or make you do something? The point of the matter is, why wouldn't you want to? But anyway, be that as it may. So I tried to explain to him about I wasn't disappointed in him, so there's no need for him to be crying and be all upset about it. I said, next time, just think, just answer the phone. Don't worry, it won't be another next time, because you see, it's all about my making them feel comfortable. It's always about, in my life, making someone else feel comfortable. It's always been my making sure you're all right. It's always been a case of your feelings are not hurt. You see what I'm saying? And that's me. I'm not that type of cat. Say, look, I don't give a fuck. What you thinking, or how you feeling? What do I care about it? You know what I'm saying? Because that's just not my DNA. That's not how I roll. So anyway, I just can't. I try to make people feel comfortable around me. It's just like when I walk into a situation, and I'm the only black cat there. Without my saying anything, or without you knowing who I am, if I don't say nothing, then all your imaginary, or all your implants of what a black person is coming to your head. All your stereotypes, or all your whatever it is, it's coming to your head of who I am. Until I speak, until I say hello, until I start asking questions, till we start engaging in conversation, until we start kicking it. Well, then, okay, everybody takes a sigh of relief and say, okay, he's one of us. You see, so that's how that goes, and I'm cool with that. One other thing I want to talk about, before I go, is that yesterday I had a girlfriend over, and you know, it's so funny because and I spoke to you about another girlfriend. These are two girls who are so successful and hooking foreigners on the internet. It's unbelievable. I'm sitting here listening to her. You talk about how she just hooked another one, and he's sending money to her already. I said, oh my God. And you're mad about this one, and the other one in Cebu is getting burned by this one, and she hooked someone who got an apartment. I said, so it just goes to show you, man. Don't feel sorry for Filipino girls. I mean, they land on their feet, man. Like, I think in their mind, and they don't know it, but they're really saying that there are plenty of fish in the sea. And she's able to get them. They're able to get them. And there are a lot of old timers out there, around the world who are anxious to meet someone, to be with someone, who want to have someone that and the world goes round and round, baby. So do what you got to do. You'll get yours. Just know what you're going to do when you get it. All right, this is Gerard Black in the Philippines with the truth. Just remember, dreams are nothing more than plans awaiting action. Never disrespect the elderly, pull someone up. And sometimes you're the only one to see a vision. And the best revenge in life is to live good. I'm living good today. I hope you are too. If you're lucky enough to have a woman like Ollie Woodson, former lead singer of the Temptation once sung, treat her like a lady. And ladies, if you're lucky enough to have a good man like me, make him feel like a king and never say no. And I'm here in my castle with 17,000 electric bill. I've spent 80,000 since the first, and it's only the sixth. Oh my God, am I living like a king? Talk to you later. Peace.